Hello there, everybody, and welcome to another video. We're watching John Moran trying to ruin his career. Bro, I seen people try to blame this dude because he was recording live. No. Bro tried to save John because bro was just bumping to some music, right? Going crazy to some young boy shit, right? And then bro put out the thing, and bro was caught by surprise. He tried to hide him. He tried to save him. It's not his fault, bro. And then I seen people be like, bro is exercising his Second Amendment rights. Sure. Or he could do that without having it online. Or why is he playing with it in a car, bro? I don't know, bro. It's just dumb. Look, damn, no fucks given.
You know
Don't
what's
try to
funny
save him.
about this is that the internet began to blame his friend.
No,
You see that?
yeah, that was
They
stupid.
said his friends is such a bad influence.
No,
which very
his
well
friend
could
tried
be
to save
true.
him.
But in that instance, all they was doing was vibing out to some young boy.
Yeah.
Which is okay. I think he just dropped the album. They just
Yeah,
having
he
a
did.
good old time. And he starts what Ja, 100 millionaire, soon to be, because he signed the biggest contract of his life, starts waving a gun, and his friend flinches the camera.
Yeah, he tried to
because
save
he
him.
realized how crazy it was.
Yeah.
He tried to save him.
Equivalent to if you got on cam and I was like, oh shit, your dick out. I'm not responsible for your dick being out.
Because nobody's thinking that you're going to pull your dick out.
It's just
That's
surprised
true.
us.
We're
That's
sitting
true.
here vibing, and I'm like, all right, cool, let's get back to Asian vibing. Oh my God, your dick is out. Hey, you know what makes it worse? Where I'll be like, again, your dick is out again?
Again?
2 months ago, we had this conversation about you putting your dick out. Fuck,
Bruh.
man, put your dick away, man.
I actually think he was drunk.
I'm tired of giving that excuse.
I'm not. It's not.
So we made a video earlier in the year. Go check that out, talking about how John Moran
I
is
seen that.
making dumb decisions, wants to be dumb, and just being young, idiotic. He also had another altercation with him flashing a firearm in the club. There was a whole bunch of back and forth about how he got in there, yada, yada, yada. In that video, all around, we gave a very neutral take.
He's trying to get out of Memphis.
That's what you think he's trying to do?
Because it's so brain dead, there can't be another. It has to be a 4D move here. Pack up your moral clause. The moral clause, you could just nice the whole contract, sign somewhere else. He's gonna get the same money. It's job.
Well, he already signed the contract, so he's definitely, it means he's going to be traded there. So he's going to
No,
get the
I'm
money.
saying
He's going to get the money regardless.
Contracts, all contracts you sign, just about 80%.
Oh, no, but the ones that he signed are fully guaranteed.
It depends on
the-
I'm saying the
It
contract
depends on the
he
morality
signed,
clause
I'm
of the
pretty
contract.
sure-
But doesn't that sound like a 4D move?
I guess so. But look, let me finish this.
Sorry.
In the first video we talked about Ja
What would
earlier
he
this
move
year,
to?
we were fairly neutral, trying to be optimistic and saying, hey, give him opportunity, let him change, yada yada yada. He's young, dumb, doing crazy things. That was like literally, I want to say 2 months ago, if that, a month and a half, 2 months ago. And we're back where we are right now, where he is now waving another firearm in the air. And there's so many different ways to attack this, but I agree with you what you said earlier. I can't even like really blame his friends because
Yeah,
at the end of
it's
the
not.
day, bro, the nigga like literally was like just having a good time. Threw it at him. He was like, "Fuck, bro!" Like immediately like flipped the camera off of him immediately when he realized that this man decided to pull a gun out again.
And the funniest part about it is, Ja doesn't need to carry.
Does not need
because
to carry.
He should
So
have
let's-
security.
So let's talk about that as well, because there's a bunch of people on Twitter trying to defend Ja. Oh, he got a segment right. He can carry. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? I don't know how to say this without coming across as condescending. You niggas who say that, you clearly have nothing to lose. All right. If you are someone of his status, you shouldn't be walking around with a firearm, bro. Hire security. If you feel like you're in that much of a risk, hire security. However, he clearly doesn't care that much about the risk that he's in, because if it was that much of a security problem, he would just stay inside, bro. That's the best way to really secure yourself, is to not just go out and about, do crazy things. But hey, you're young, you want to do things, cool. Hire security. But more importantly, you can carry a weapon with you. That's fine. You have a Second Amendment right to do so. But there is an intelligent way in doing that. Again, if it's for security reasons, if you want to be safe, probably the safest way of doing so is not trying to potentially antagonize anyone that you believe will be doing any harm to you by running around doing all the shenanigans that you are doing. Because if anything, that will put a bigger target on you. What he is doing is dumb. It's very dumb. He got too many people. Matter of fact, forget that. Too much money's on the line. He can do whatever he want to do with that money. He don't want to take care of nobody. That's fine. There's too much money on the line for him to be doing what he's doing, bro.
And there's so much politics in the NBA that this will affect Ja's opportunity.
Yeah.
And if the Grizzlies give up on him, it's going to be very difficult for a team to take a risk on him as the first option, knowing that at any point, if a new album drops, he might be waving his gun.
I love
It's
him, bro.
unfortunate too because, like, yeah, he should be able to enjoy his life, and what he's doing is technically not illegal. But you have to think about the brands that the NBA is around, bro. Maybe the State Farms and
The Nikes. He just signed a Nike deal.
and those companies don't want anything to do with firearms. It's one thing if you have a firearm and you use it to protect yourself. Most people could justify that regardless of whether or not you like guns or you don't like guns. There's guns in every room in this house, bro. But I will never be waving it around. And if I don't have to use it or show it, I'm not just bragging about ownership of it, because I know how that's gonna come across. If I want to do a deal with Vaseline because it helped get my fucking wrist right after an injury.
Okay, you finally told them why you have Vaseline. In the comment section, they were like, "Damn, Vaseline and arms were linked like that?
Nah,
like, what's
look,
going on?"
I injured my wrist.
No,
I'm
for
putting
sure,
Vaseline on it daily.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm Vaseline on my mind, bro. But if I wanted a deal and they saw a clip of me waving a gun, they probably aren't gonna give me that deal.
True.
So fuck the money part of this. Let's just talk about the logic part of this.
And wait, before we get, and also I want to be clear as well for people who aren't familiar with what happened last time. This is not the first incident as well, which is the reason why we're kind of doubling back right now. He had an incident, there was an alleged incident with him and potentially some other associates with him back in February with another team, the Indiana.
It's crazy. His mom really set him up, bro.
The Pacers, where there was an altercation that was reported. Then there was also another incident with him bringing a firearm in the club. That kind of really blew things up, and then he was then suspended indefinitely, but it turned out to be like a 5 or 7 game suspension.
There was also
an incident a year ago about him and potential a 17-year-old who got into this altercation that then turned into something much bigger, where it has been alleged that John Morant was again waving a firearm in altercation with a 17-year-old. So this is why it's not just us overreacting to 1 or 2 incidences. It's a repetitive thing here. And also there's clips of some gang members saying, yo, you should probably stop waving gang signs when you're in ball games as well, because he does that a lot also. So it's like you are trying to look cool for the wrong people for no reason. No one is expecting you to be this person that you are portraying. We know that you are an NBA player. We've all accepted that you are an NBA player. We all know for a fact that you're not hard. You don't have to be hard. You don't have to be gangster. From everything that we know, Demetrius, you came up in a very good life, okay? So it's fine. And even if you did, Demetrius, you did come up in a hard lifestyle, it is fine to pivot in a different direction. You don't have to keep doing that, bro. And I'm not going to sit here and blame, oh, it's the music, guys. It's the music.
It's not the
plenty
music.
of NBA players who listen to quote unquote dangerous music, and they don't run around waving firearms in front of IG Live. And I'm not gonna sit here and blame his fucking friend, bro. The nigga, how
He tried to save him.
I'm gonna try to, because that did bother me.
He tried to save him. The fact that people try to do that is crazy.
Another excuse, man. I'm like, damn it, bro. So
all
people
that.
sit here and say, oh man, he's dangerous. Like, bro, he's putting himself in situations that are dangerous. So yeah, like you said, the logical route of just get security, bro. You're overcomplicating something that should be very simple. You are making something so simple, but yet making it extremely dangerous because of your decisions. It ain't nothing to do with nobody else but Demetrius, bro. Nothing to do with nobody else.
I want the best for him, but like, these are self-inflicted. Every single one of these, you created the situation, and then you relished in it, and then you sometimes escalated them, and then you were most of the time the person that dealt with the consequences of it. And it's sad because, like, I don't see it changing. Like, he said he was gonna get help. I don't know what type of help he received, but obviously it hasn't been already effective because he's still doing the same shit that he's been in trouble for. And it's only a matter of time before the NBA just puts his foot down, and then we'll have to talk about Ja's career as a what if.
Yeah,
what
and that's what we're trying to.
He didn't start waving guns for no fucking reason. What if he didn't do this? What if he didn't do that? He is probably one of the most electric superstars the NBA has seen in a while. Bro, I'm waiting for this nigga to eventually jump over somebody in a poster. I think he's probably the only person since Vince Carter that might be able to fucking pull it off. Everything we're saying, bro, I bet
it's done. It's
I bet
done.
thousands of niggas that said it to him. I bet NBA vets have said it to him.
So that's the thing why I keep saying to, like, oh, it's his family, his friends, and somebody to pull him aside. There's no way that somebody is signing the type of contracts that he is signing, making the type of money that he's making, and has not put him aside and told him the things that he need to be told. And even if they didn't, they certainly did after the last time where he got suspended, but he continues to do it. So it has nothing to do with no one else but Ja. But the other thing that I just get, we live in this world where people can get in front of microphones and just sit here and just say whatever y'all want them to say, and y'all think that that's good enough. So this is the statement that he made last time. I take full responsibility of my actions last night. I'm sorry to my family, teammates, coaches, fans, partners, the city of Memphis, and the entire Grizzlies organization for letting you down. I'm going to take some time away to get help and work on learning better methods of dealing with my stress and overall well-being. He then went play basketball in 5 more games. He didn't really take time away. This is just some bullshit that he decided to say. Now this time he can probably take some real time away because it's the offseason for him. He got bounced out in the first round by the Lakers, nigga. But outside of that, like I really and truly, like these whole fake apologies that y'all sit here and accept that y'all think is actual growth and work. When people want Ja to be suspended, it's not because we want to see him get money out of his pocket. We're trying to really make sure the money get kept in his pocket before he keep doing more and more dumb shit.
So now let's appreciate how LeBron James, aside from that one China scandal, has been scandal-free for 20 years. It's insane. And he's a way bigger superstar than Ja. And he's been the biggest superstar in the NBA for the past at least 14, 15 years. This is insane. Let's give serious credit to LeBron James.
No, for sure. I agree. Shout out to Steph Curry. Shout out to James Harden. Shout out to Chris Paul. Shout out to Paul George. Shout out to all these gentlemen. Shout out to Carmelo Anthony. Shout out to all these gentlemen. And from my understanding, grew up in much worse environments than Ja Morant did. Much worse. And still somehow found a way to be on the right path and not blow and fuck up like millions of dollars.
DeMar, Jimmy, like
now than they were back then. At the end of the day, Ja is young. He is very impressionable. Maybe younger than that. 22.
But they were young at one point too.
Very impressionable. So there are influence that can take over. And all of these people that we just named, they were also young, impressionable, making millions of dollars, and yet they still found a way to stay on the right path. Because when you are young, to be fair, again, you are susceptible to having negative influence control your life. But we are now at a point where I can't keep blaming that on everyone else.
Yeah. Let us know whether or not you would stop waving guns around in your car listening to Young Boy if it meant that you'd have $250 million in your bank account, man.
Yes.
I know it's a tough decision, man. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. Don't do it. God damn it.
Bro. Why are you biting his bottom lip?
If you haven't already, we'll catch you in the next one.
Fucking idiot. Jesus.
Why you bite his bottom lip to do that though? You can't blame the friends of the action of a girl, man. Yeah, that time it wasn't his friend. His friend, like the first time, because look, this how I see. Like, bro, right? Ja was in it once, like, right? Bro was recording on live, and Ja was in it, singing along, right? And then Ja popped out the camera frame, right? His friend had it, still singing along with it, and then he popped Ja Morant back in. And that nigga holding something. Why are you holding something? Why are you getting something, bro? I'm black and it's sad to say that many black and brown people would absolutely rather look cool to a bunch of nobodies and have a life that's set up for them to succeed. Between him and Mikey, like how much more can we do? Mikey, well, you got millions on the line just to play basketball and that's all. Isn't Mikey? Didn't they say like Mikey wasn't shooting or some shit? I don't know. There's been no updates on that yet, so we'll see. But like, subscribe, see you guys later. Hope you have a good day or night and bye. And this is my second account, so shut up.